What's going on, folks? Been on a great fishing trip this past weekend. I'm out here on the boat just doing a little bit of organizing. It's always kind of madness, especially when you get back late at night, trying to reorganize some lures and figure out what we got to change some hooks on. A lot of stuff going on, making sure everything's stowed away properly. We got back pretty late, cleaned the boat, cleaned the fish. Everybody was pretty dog tired after a long trip. We went and went out, did some deep dropping again, trying to really hone in and figure out how to do some grouper fishing. We have found them the last couple of times we went out there. Ended up finding a couple nice ones on this trip as well, as you'll see. Trying to learn what to look for on the bottom, definitely be able to tell a difference. When we're fishing in 500 and 600 feet of water, you can see the elevated, the beeliners and the mingos are up off of the ocean floor. And then, you'll see small fuzz at the bottom, and typically that's where we're finding our bigger fish, kind of hugging the bottom. So just kind of learning. Really, I've only maybe eight or nine, maybe 10 trips at the most, so still very new to it. And it's just, you're literally pulling up. I don't have any numbers, I don't have any stuff people have given me. We're blessed to have the Seymour map and the Garmin relief shading, so we're literally just out there picking a rock on a map and we just drop on it. So we've tried drifting. Seems like we have a little better success when we drop the trolling motor. Then I can release the trolling motor and just drift, and then maybe stop again once we see good marks. And so that's had some good success for us. But that's kind of what we did on this trip. Just started out at some random rocks, had some success early, moved around spot to spot to spot, and then fished some rigs on the way back in. Kind of a standard trip. We had Billy and Harvey, John and Nick on the boat, our crew that we fished the rodeo last year and fished the rodeo again this year. So really a great trip. Hope you guys enjoy it. If you don't mind, hit that subscribe button, helps out a lot. Trying to build the channel here. All right, we are just getting out here about 60 miles south, fishing on some natural bottom, just getting everything set up. John's over here doing some slow pitch. We're dropping down. We got a mixture of live bait, some cut bait. Everybody's getting rigged up. See what happens. First drop here. Let's do this. It's up in the rod locker, the right rod locker. Come on, that looks like a good one. Nick and I both hooked up here. Nick's don't quite look to be moving. Oh, okay. I know, I'm trying to reel up slow too, see what this is. All right, we'll check back in. We got 430 feet left. Nick got the first fish. Oh, just a baby BB. That's all right. At least we got one in the box. We got something decent coming up here, 80 feet. Let's see what we're working with. John already gave up jigging already? Just one and done? Oh, okay. We got color. It looks nice, whatever it is. Let's see. Looks snappery. Or no, that's a big old grouper. Big grouper. Big yellow edge. Yellow edge to start the day right there, boys. That's it. That's what we're after. Very, very nice fish. Nice yellow edge grouper. Very first. All right, we had to move. We caught that yellow edge grouper and a handful of beeliners, and that was it. It kind of died. So we moved over here to another rock. First drop. Let's see what we got.
Alright, 20 feet. Let's see what we got. I'm predicting a vermilion snapper here. Something smaller. Yep, looks like a BB. Decent little BB there, a little nicer one. Very nice. There you go. John hooked up with something nice on the slow pitch. Alright, let's see what we got. We got color. Something swimming out. Is that a bonita? We got a bonita. Nice. Oh. Good job, good job. That'll go a long way right there. We got them tripled up here. 2 on over here and 1 bouncing over here. Still got 100 feet to go. Let's see. We are getting a load of some vermilion here. Not what we're after, but we will take them. We're about to make move number 3. What's Harvey working with over here? We got a porgy. Oh, John's line. Oh, that's a nice beeliner there. Alright, just had another good bite here. See what we got. We've been catching some decent beeliners at this spot, so I'm guessing that's probably what we got. Let's see. Yep. Decent beeliner. That'll work. We got a nice fish on the Tanacom here, and then Billy's using the 300J with a chicken rig on it. We had a little mishap at the boat ramp this morning. Billy slipped and cut his hand wide open, but he's a trooper. Harvey just pulled up a monster. That's one of those 2.5, 3 pounders right there. So yeah, so Billy slipped, cut his hand wide open. We asked him if he wanted to go home. He said, nope. We going home. Are we going fishing? Oh, our first red. No, that's a monster beeliner.
Beeliner and a half. Right
Golly, that was a huge beeliner. That is a beast. Nah, he couldn't let you have that one. Let's see if I can one up both. See if I can one up both of y'all here.
You're gonna have 2 of them. No, he's got red.
That's a big one. That's a snapper. Oh, okay. All right, good. We got our first snapper for the day. We were wondering. That's a nice one though. All right, let's see where we're at for the day. We fished about 3.5 hours, I think, something like that. We've been to 4 spots, so we'll take this guy out and cut him up for bait. We're gonna bury these fish. So a couple decent red snappers there, and a bunch of beeliners. Alright, 40 feet. Let's see what we're working with here. Looks awful red snappery. No, we got an amberjack. Wah, wah. Pretty fish, but they are not in season and he's a little small, so going back down. Harvey with a nice snapper here. Yeah, he's definitely legal. My goodness, hold those up for the camera there, Harvey. He kicked his electric cord out, so he just had to hand reel those up. That's 5 pounds of beeliner right there. Nice. Nick said it's his turn for a double header. That's nice there. John up here jigging one up. What you got here, man? Ooh, you got some weight to him, whatever it is. It ain't a grouper. He's still fighting. So yeah, so it looks like snapper or AJ. There's color. Looks like a, oh, it's a big Almaco. That's the Almaco. We can keep him. Yeah. Yep. 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 Nice Almaco. John got a nice AJ there on the slow pitch. We're gonna have to let him go though. Oh, quick release. That's a pretty one.
You wanna hold on to him, John? Oh, I'm good.
Just good. Big old BB. Monster BB. Thought that was a keeper snapper.
That's a beeline.
That's a monster BB. Yeah, dang. Grab your weight there. I might have just kicked your reel up. No, I didn't like that. Yeah, I got the gaff. That is a monster. Free line went off. Had a cigar minnow back there on a king rig. Took off, went crazy. We got sharks all over by the boat at the surface, so hopefully it is not a shark. It took off running like a king or maybe a bonita. We shall see. Harvey's gaining on them. That Stella makes short work of that stuff. That's a fine rod and reel. No color yet. Hang on, he's got you. Nick's got you. Here, free line, free spool there, Nick. Alright, he's free spool some.
Shiny as heck.
That's shiny.
Super shiny. Please be a pop.
That is is it a rainbow runner or amberjack?
Looks like a pompano. No.
That's a monster bonita.
Monster bonita.
That is like a 25-pound bonita.
Wow. Look underneath.
Wow.
Yeah. You got one on there.
That is the biggest bonita I've ever seen. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Just put that line right there.
All right.
I don't. You got that line?
Yeah. Yeah.
Go with it. Go with it, Nick.
Oh my god. Look at that bonita. That is the biggest bonita I've ever seen. Yeah, it's not wanting to stay right there for some reason. Let's see. 23. Yeah. Alright, we got 100 feet left. What hopefully is a good fish here. It was hugging bottom at first, and then now it has kind of halfway given up. So I'm hoping for not an amberjack. We caught some really big amberjacks here just a few minutes ago. Then the sharks came in. Now Nick's hooked up. Looks like John got one on the jig. "25 feet, what we got here? What do we have here? Big snapper, get the gaff, gaff, gaff. Big snapper, big boy. Hurry, sharks are coming. Hurry, sharks are coming. Yes, sir. That's the good one right there. That's what we needed right there. Heck yeah. Yes, sir. Just reeled up number 2 here. That is a nice one. That's number 5 for the day. That is 2 big ones, probably close to 20. All right, we made another move. Shark started killing us over there after we caught that big bonita, and we caught a couple of those big real nice snapper and they were just tearing us up. So we are gonna see what we got here. See what we got here. I got one porgy there. We got a porgy. All right, 30 feet here. Let's see what we got. We already put, I think, snapper number 7 and 8 in the box. So we just need a couple more snapper. See if this is a keeper or not. Nope, that's a white snapper. So it's a keeper, but not the one we're after. The Harvey hooked up back here. What's he got?
Gray snapper fishing. Don't know. Looks like it might be a gray snapper. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Pretty mangrove there. That's a nice one. In the tuna door. Very nice. Harvey's over here just tearing up some gray snapper. We think it's what it is, at least. Looks like it. Yep. Nice one. So the technique is basically chunking, letting it drift to the rig, throw a tiny little hook out there with a chunk in there, and then get them through the tuna door. I mean, that's a nice one. That's a 6-7 pound gray snapper there. Nice. Ooh, John getting it done with the diamond jig here. Beautiful scamp. Very nice.